Hi guys, so are you ready for the video today? So today I will be showing you how to make this kitchen rug, and I did a sample rug before, so this is the actual rug. So if you are new to my channel and haven't been here already, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and the bell icon to get a video every single day. Usually I do drawing videos, but I do DIY projects as I do them as well. So for the first fabric that I got was this fabric. It's just for the base, and I'm just gonna mark off 1 inch off and the square that I want the rug to be, like the dimensions. So I will use tape, and then I will mark off 2 sections. So the first one is for what I'm marking right now is the actual dimension, but I'm gonna cut the fabric so that there's a 1 inch border all around, so I can hem it and sew it when I'm actually making it. So this is kind of like the base rug that will go at the bottom, and then I will also attach another friction pad or like a rubber pad underneath so that it doesn't slip away. So you can see now I drew a line, so it's easier for me to cut, so with a 1 inch apart line right there. So I'm gonna draw like a square all around like this. You can see the marker lines, and then I'm gonna cut that square out, and once I cut it, I'll show you how it looks. So I'm gonna cut the outer border so that the inside square is intact, so I know exactly where to hem it and sew it later on. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit because I'm gonna cut the whole thing around. So this is how I cut it. I left a big area on one side, but I'm gonna cut that off too. So this is the actual fabric of the rug. This is a drapery fabric. You can use different other kinds of wool fabrics if you like. If you just want to make this the actual rug, I just want to add detailing on the top, so I chose this drapery fabric. And for the dimensions, I did the same thing, made a 1 inch extra distance all around, and I cut all around it. And this I kept it, this is the border of that fabric. I kept it so that I can maybe use it for another project if I wanted to. And with a thread and a needle, I went through the whole rug area, just so that the original fabric and the drapery fabric is together before I go with the machine and sew it all together. So you can see how the two lines, I'm aligning it together and just going through with a thread and a needle, just all around the whole rug or the fabric, so that it's easier for me to sew and doesn't disorient the shape with the two fabric all around. Because when you're sewing with the sewing machine, you want to make sure that everything is good, so that you don't have to go and sew most of it. So I'm gonna go through like that, little stitches all around the second line, the second inner line of the fabric. So that will be the actual rug dimension. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit on how I did it. So the back side of it will get a longer thread, and the front side of it, where it will show to the top surface, you get a smaller thread. If you want, after you sew it with the sewing machine, you can also take this thread off, like cut it out, so you don't need to have this. So this is a very easy rug to make, but it has a lot of steps to it. But once you get to do it, this is just a large rug because I couldn't find a rug that fits the area, the kitchen area that I wanted. So you can see now this is all threaded, and it doesn't come apart, so it's all together. So it's like a whole rug, but it's not hemmed yet properly. So it's like I said, it's a very easy project to do. It just has a lot of steps. It's not a lot either. It's just sewing and gluing, and I'm going to put a pattern on top with wool. So that will take a bit of time as well. But if you want to have a pattern on top and doesn't want to spend a lot of time, you can choose a fabric that has a pattern, or like a wool like fabric, so that you don't have to go in and design your own design on the rug itself. So now you can see I'm showing again how it will look, the whole rug on the top surface. So, and now I'm gonna bend it, and I'm going to sew from that bent area, so the threaded area. So you will see what I mean shortly. So like that, I'm bending it so that I can hem it so it looks nice and square without those rough edges. And after I use the machine, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a ribbon just like that and stitch it all around so that those hemmed areas doesn't show like rough edges as well. So this is my sewing machine. So I will probably use either 5 or 6 to hem the stitched areas that I did with the hand. So I'm going to use number 3, and so I'm just gonna go over it with the machine, the same area, but bend it so that you get a nice bent finished look. So this is how I'm not a sewing expert, so it's not exactly completely straight, but since we are putting a ribbon on top, it's not gonna show. But now it's strong and both fabrics are together and it will not come apart. So they're together, and now I'm gonna, with the ribbon, I'm gonna go all over the whole rug with this ribbon. So it's a crocheted ribbon as well, which I really like, and it has that nice little ribbon as well as the crocheted part. If you want, you can take out the ribbon, but I'm going to use a glue gun and stick the whole thing all around, and I'm also going to put some stitches everywhere as well, so that doesn't come off anytime soon. So this is glue sticks that I got from dollar store. These are not very expensive, so you can just stick it all around and with a glue stick, and it turns out like this. So now the basic rug is there. If you want, with that rug, if you don't want to do a pattern on top, all you need to do is put the rubber backing underneath so that it has some friction and you won't slip when you go on it. And then that will be it. But I want to put a pattern, so with the wool and this crochet stick, I'm going to put a pattern. So the first thing I did was single crocheted I believe it's about 4 lines with the dimension, and I'm going to put it on the corner border. And I'm going to do a lot of crocheting for this because it's a big rug as well. So I will show you how it looks in a bit, because crocheting part is really up to you. And if you decide to crochet, there are so many good websites on how to teach you on crocheting techniques and designs, and whichever you want to use. On YouTube as well, so you can watch one of those videos if you decide to crochet it, or just get some fluffy fabric or some other fabric with some texture, or even like a rope to do the pattern as well. So with the glue stick, I'm gonna stick the crochets to the rug as well. So this is the pattern that I did. So it's a finished product, the top part, and it's a lot of crocheting. It took me a while to crochet all this, and this is the anti-grip pad that I got from the store. That's not that expensive either. So I'm just gonna cut it all around to fit the rug so that I can stick it at the back so it has this grip so that it doesn't slip. So I'm just gonna cut with I'm gonna leave 1 inch all around, so the ribbon area I'm gonna leave that area, and then cut all around. And you can see this is the back of the rug. So I'm gonna stick with a glue stick. I'm gonna use a glue stick again and put that rubber anti-slip fabric or like the material and glue it all around so that the rug is complete. Otherwise, when you put the rug and when you walk on it, there's a danger of you slipping. So I'm just gonna glue the anti-slip material to the back of the rug, so it looks like a real rug. It is a real rug. So this is how it looks. This is the finished product and it fits perfectly. It's customized to the size that I needed. I could not find a rug that had that exact dimension. I looked everywhere. I was willing to pay whatever, but I was not able to find the rug, so I decided to make it. So I hope you make your rug like this too, and I hope you like it. So I did a sample rug before, so I will put that here for you to check out, and some other videos as well. I hope you like this video and I hope you find it useful. You can let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit on my face logo to subscribe to my channel. I bring DIY projects as well as easy drawing ideas as well. So then, bye.